This Canadian singer has been on the rise lately, and that is the one and only Tate Mcrae. Tate first gained attention in 2020 after her hit song You Broke Me First, but now is getting recognized from two songs on her most recent album, Exes and Greedy. The truth is there's so much more to Tate and her discography that many people don't know about. They only know her from her hits, but let me tell you, those aren't even her best songs. I'll get into that a little later, but first I want to talk about her rise to fame. Tate grew up in Calgary, Canada. Calgary is such a pretty city, by the way. I'd love to visit one day. Anyway, she's actually been passionately creating music since she was only 7 years old, and she's been building her career since 13. She finally got signed in 2019 when she was 16 and released her debut EP. Later in April was when You Broke Me First released, and it immediately blew up. Tate actually filmed the whole music video for that song right down the street from her house, I believe. I think the story of that music video is very inspiring because she had no idea this song would grow her career to be what it is today. I remember her saying she made a last-minute decision to shoot a music video for the song because of how much popularity it was getting, but her team couldn't do much during it because of the pandemic. The EP was released about a year after. Then she released I Used to Think I Could Fly, which was her debut album. Just a year later, Think Later released. This album affected me so much, it's genuinely a no-skip album for me. It's amazing. If you've only listened to Exes and Greedy on that album, you're missing out. That brings me to the main point of this video. So many people only know this girl from her most popular songs. Yeah, Exes and Greedy are good, but what about her other songs? Personally, Rubber Band is one of my favorite songs, but it rarely gets attention. Well, it was popular-ish on TikTok when it first released, but nowhere near as mainstream as Greedy. That song means a lot to me, and so do a lot of other songs by her. I'm so surprised All My Friends Are Fake and Happy Face didn't get the recognition they deserve. Damn, those are good songs, and the messages for those songs come across so clean. It's just an experience listening to it, especially if you can relate to the lyrics, of course. I literally get goosebumps listening to Rubber Band. Off of Think Later, my favorite tracks are Stay Done, We're Not Alike, and Grave. The lyrics are so powerful in a way that I can't describe. I know that's not a popular opinion, but that's okay. People are gonna scream at me in the comments to tell me to listen to Kendrick before I call literally any other artist talented. I can like other artists and still like Kendrick. Anyway, I love Think Later. I know she gets a ton of hate for the way she sings for some reason, which is ridiculous for me to even imagine. I mean, I guess everyone has their opinions, but her voice is perfect in my eyes. Don't even get me started on how gorgeous she is. She's effortlessly pretty, and she can perform very well on stages, and her stamina is great. She's playing a sold-out show in Madison Square Garden. Oh my god, I swear she was just playing at venues with 1,000 capacity. But nope, she's playing at one with 42,000? That's crazy. I'm just so proud of her. She has over 60 million monthly listeners on Spotify alone. I also invested in one of her merch jerseys because I think it looks really cool, and it just came today actually. Low-key, it put a dent in my wallet, but I gotta rep my girl, you know? She's crushing the game right now, and I couldn't be happier for her. You guys should really listen to her whole discography if you can, because her albums have genuinely helped me through a lot. And I can't wait to see what's next for her.